Hello, this is literally Majora. You can call me Majora if you want, but my real name is Benny. I have a horrible cold, and as a result, I couldn't record this past week to have a video for Friday, and to overcorrect for that, I'm going to try to post 3 videos this week. One of them is going to be on the day of Halloween, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can manage to do it, but I've got everything all planned out and I've got all of my graphics pre-made, so it should be fine. So, I don't know about you, but when I was little, I was kind of scared of just, like, random shit. I don't know how else to put it. Things that scare a little kid come out of nowhere, you know? My friend was scared of Barney. That has absolutely no relevance to this video, just thought I'd share. I actually really liked Barney, and my favorite character was Baby Bop. But I was scared of some dumb stuff too. Some of it made sense, some of it didn't. So, for my last Halloween-themed Majora Talks for this year anyway, I'm gonna list off the things that scared me the most when I was little. These aren't in any, like, particular order, by the way, although I did come up with exactly 10 things. It's not like a top 10, so I'm just gonna start with number 1. The first thing that scared me a lot when I was little, which I just can't seem to shut up about, was the movie Rosemary's Baby. If you already saw my last Majora Talks, then you probably already know this story, but I'm gonna retell it really quickly. So basically, when I was like 4 or 5, I always slept in my parents' bedroom. And one night, I'm pretty sure they thought I was asleep, but I very much was not. They watched a scary movie, and I never knew what the movie was until, like, last year. So, I found out that that movie was Rosemary's Baby, and I hated this movie when I was little. I remember just, like, thinking about hearing her crying, because she could hear the baby crying, and they're like, no, you can't actually, the baby died, shut up, you're dumb, and then she finds the baby, like, It's a good movie, I'm not gonna lie, but no. So the second thing is also a movie. Yeah, literally, I was scared of Ghostbusters, specifically Ghostbusters 2, though. This is another case of adults in my life watching a movie that was not appropriate for my age with me in the room. So I was at my grandparents' house, and they really didn't have any TV channels that were, like, child-friendly at all. So I want to say it might have been like a holiday or something, but we were there and they decided they were going to watch Ghostbusters. And yeah, Ghostbusters is supposed to be a comedy, but, like, picture little tiny 4-year-old me watching fucking, like, hot pink goop. It looks more red to me now, but I thought it was pink when I was little. I don't know why. But anyway, hot pink goop oozing out of a bathtub trying to take a baby. I couldn't use the bathroom alone in my grandparents' house for years. Funnily enough, I actually really like the first Ghostbusters movie. I haven't seen the new one, or it's not new anymore, but I feel like I would probably like it too. But the first one was fine. I saw it when I was several years older and thought it was hilarious. But the second one has been permanently ruined for me. So the third thing that, like, really scared me was Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't feel that requires a lot of explanation. There's a guy with a fucking octopus for a beard. No. Not okay for children. So this wasn't in the script for this, but one time when I was little, I had a friend that was a few years older than me that loved the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. He wanted to reenact one of the scenes. Basically, he pretended to be dead and then, like, opened his eyes really fast, and it scared me. How did that scare me? I knew he was pretending. I was such a weenie. Next on the list are Redeads and Gibdos. So, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask were, like, tied for being my favorite game as a kid, But, these enemies were in both of them, and oh my god, I hate them. There were a lot of things in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, more so Majora's Mask, that should have scared me as a kid, but really it was just the Redeads and the Gyptos, and more so the Redeads. The Gyptos were just kind of like cartoony, and in Majora's Mask you could talk to them, so I was just like, okay, these are cool. Fucking Redeads? I feel like I remember legitimately crying one time when a Redead grabbed me in the bottom of the well. Yeah. While we're talking about video game characters, I was terrified of this cute little fat thing you see on the screen right now, Tubba Blubba. So this guy is the boss of, I believe, the 3rd chapter of Paper Mario. He is a Spike or Gabon, depending on if you're playing Yoshi's Story or every other Mario game. He's just a giant spike, and he's supposed to be invincible. I'm saying that with air quotes, but you can't see my hands. What's the point? And like every other character in every other Paper Mario game, he's adorable. But there were multiple chase scenes where he would follow behind you and you had to try to go invisible and not let him catch you, and oh my god. As a little kid, that scared me so bad. My rumble pack would just be going crazy as he stomped behind me, and my heart would be racing, and I just hated it. So, this is probably the dumbest thing on this list, but I was scared of my childhood best friend's house. They literally lived there in the entire 15 years that I went to their house every single day, so that was fun. This house was huge and it was old. I don't know how common this is outside of the southern US, but a lot of older houses will have what are called, air quotes, servants' quarters, which is usually like 2 or 3 bedrooms connected together. In the case of my friend's house, which by the way burned down and had to be rebuilt at least once, the servants' quarters bedrooms were upstairs, and there were 2 bedrooms connected by one like 20-foot long hallway. This hallway had one light bulb in it that was frequently out and never replaced. I hated that. They would wait like weeks at a time before going, oh, the light's been out, we should replace this. It was narrow, it was shorter, like the ceiling was farther down than the rest of the house, and I hated it. I didn't like the bedroom that it led to either very much, but guess where we hung out most of the time? That bedroom. So I had to go through my best friend's bedroom, and then into this awful hallway, and then into the little, like, secret room off the side, and I hated it. Another thing that I was afraid of, but subjected to frequently, was Courage the Cowardly Dog. I actually really liked Courage the Cowardly Dog. I don't know why, but I liked it as much as I was scared of it. It was really weird, so I would watch it, and then after the episode ended, I'd be, like, spooked for the rest of the day. So that was all my own doing. I guess I was just kind of, like, drawn to creepy things, but I don't know why I would subject myself to that. Similarly, I loved the Harry Potter movies, but, any scene with Aragog, no. This wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't get, like, accidentally too deep, so one of the things that I was really scared of as a little kid was my uncle on my mom's side. Yeah. So this guy has literally never given me any reason to be afraid of him. But you know that, like, gut feeling that you get about someone? Like, before they've ever had a chance to do anything remotely creepy, you just meet them and you're like, not okay. Well, I get that a lot, and literally every other person I've had that feeling about, I've been right about. And I had that feeling about my uncle way back when I was really little, and I still don't know why. Ugh. So, this is the last thing that I was weirdly scared of as a little kid, and, yeah, it's pretty stupid. I was scared of cars going over bridges, and I still am. I don't like bridges, I don't like highway overpasses, nothing. No, bad, all of it, terrible. Look, I've seen Beetlejuice, okay? Driving over a bridge is how you become a ghost. Oddly enough, I was not scared by the movie itself. I actually really liked Beetlejuice. I always liked movies that were kind of inappropriate, but also really funny, except for Ghostbusters. But, you know, the death scene, that scarred me. I hate bridges so much. I hate going over bridges, especially wooden bridges, especially, like, covered bridges. Ugh. So that is it for today. Hopefully I'm gonna have time to record not one, but two How This Thing Changed My Life videos. One will be Halloween themed, one will not be. It'll be the video that was meant to go up on Friday that never happened. Ah! Also, let me know if anything scared you that shouldn't have when you were little. Like, I don't know, Ghostbusters 2. Thanks for listening. Bye!